Nicely done. Inverted scoop slam. Oh my goodness. Taking aim on the arm.
And she's beginning to look a little weary.
Unhinged offense from Henry's arsenal. Headbutt. Nothing fancy there.
A fire has been lit inside of Henry.
Everything's in Mark's favor now.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. Hoisted up high here. Exhibiting a crazy amount of strength here. An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it. Get this back into the ring now.
Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome. Quickly, the cover.
And she's not done yet.
Starting to see the tolls of this match add up. Oh, soon we could be seeing a submission here. Targeting the shoulder with the...
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
Just punishing their opponent. Crank in the head. Isolating the arm. Up and spiked with a Michinoku driver. Terrible position for Henry.
Two! Oh, they just kicked out. I thought for sure this thing was wrapped up.
Well, stay in your seat. Looks like we've got a ways to go yet.
The best shot was thrown, but it couldn't put this match away.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
And Henry cannot find an answer for these attacks.
Henry trying to withstand this surge. Something big is coming. Right in the breadbasket.
These two trading one blow after another.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Who will break first? That is the question. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
Here's a cover. Could be it. Fights the shoulder up and one.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take. Boom. Got out of the way that time.
Sent right into the corner.
Whoa, turn that kendo stick into a lawn dart. Oh, hanging on for dear life. Into a powerbomb.
And Mark was a step behind there.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Countering that offense. Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them.
Look at the grip of this hole. It is in deep. She's in danger. She should sacrifice.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael. Full control of their opponent, slamming their opponent right in front of the corner with more in mind here. Look out! Splash!
And slides back into the ring. Oh, shot right to the kidney.
strike. Brace for impact.
Henry has his opponent out. Whoa! Strong slam. Will Henry take advantage?
2. And there he goes, picking up the fall early in this one.
As the arm wringer, their opponent but gets countered with the right hand.
Placing him in the corner.
Going for the home run. Terrible position for Henry.
2. Hangs on by a thread.
No telling how much surviving that will cost, though.
I don't know how someone kicks out of that. I don't know how you can still be standing.
That was a great opportunity to put this one away, but it slipped right through her fingers.
Absolutely spiked.
DD.
Double leg takedown. Got the shoulders down.
He finds a way to score the fall.
Drops the elbow.
Look at this, gripping their opponent by the head.
Driven down face first. Now's the time to find that second win. Find that rush of adrenaline to push you forward.
Outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
He quickly slides into the ring.
We got a cover.
He didn't fall in the early goings. Mark Henry.
Henry might decide it right here.
2 count. A fall from early here.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Power slam. Now Mark Henry has the front.
Oh, no.
Look who's arrived.
Things are about to get worse for this superstar.
Oh, it's no disqualification. Making his presence known now.
Destroyer. You knew something was going to go down.
Now that could change the course of this match.
Oh! Cover. Is it enough?
Digging deep for a kick out. That is just pure instinct at this point.
Holy, that was an awful landing.
There's absolutely no regard for your opponent's safety when you toss them to the outside like that.
Driven into the barricade.
What a clothesline! Ouch!
It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point. I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch.
You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. He got one. He racks up the fall.
What a shot. Target acquired and destroyed.
What's your breaking point?
So ruthless.
And she reversed it.
And she is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Proving she's not going to take things lying down. Soak it in, people. This is what greatness looks like.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Taking full advantage of the fallen object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Launching.
What a dive. Cover. There's two. Late in the match, and she scores a fall. Uses the edge of the knee. And Henry cannot find an answer for these attacks.
Henry needs to find an opening fast. Up and...
It's an up driver. Henry might be down for good.
Is it enough? The cover. There's two. It put it on the board. She earns the fall.
Oh my goodness. He dodges out of danger.
And she's absorbed a lot of strikes in the head area. Vision. Bear hug. Squeezing the breath out of him.
Oh my gosh, but if she taps it, couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap. Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming. Mark Henry has his opponent out.
Strongest slam.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Tossed back into the ring.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
Mark Henry. Slam.
Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
And he earns the fall. Flat out power into the scoop slam.
You better have the ice bath ready for after this match.
Yeah, our ribs really have to be hurting now, guys.
Hellacious power slam.
A fire has been lit inside of Henry.
Everything's in Mark's favor now.
And we know when he has a chair in hand, things get messy in a hurry.
Oh, and a chair shot delivered.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Mark Henry has his opponent out. Strongest slam. Really an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
Effective counter.
Lifted high into an electric chair position. Driven down face first.
Cover. Two. No, he gets the shoulder up.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before three.
Now propped up in the corner.
Another big move.
Splash.
Does that finish Mark Henry for good?
She's able to get one there.
Knee strike.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
I can't see this going on much longer.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Mark struggling to defend himself.
Henry trying to withstand this surge.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
The WWE Universe can't believe what these Warriors are doing to one another. From way up.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
Ooh, big blow. And Henry going hard with the offense again.
And the fact that Mark Henry has this much left in the tank here is impressive.
The sheer force of that landing was probably enough to fracture a few bones. And her head is really taking a toll.
Maybe too much punishment. Things might be getting a little unsafe here.
And so much damage has been done to the head here. I really don't like this, guys.
I'm hoping we'll see a sign of mercy, but I don't know if that'll be the case.
One quarter of this match is behind us.
Being down this many falls in an Iron Man match, well, it's pretty much locked up.
Mark Henry.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable. Military press.
Ooh, headbutt.
Nothing pretty about that.
And Mark still has plenty of hits left in.
And the fact that Mark Henry has this much left in the tank here is impressive. Got the full Nelson. Slam!
Ooh, my goodness. And Mark has earned the upper hand here.
This one is all Henry right now. Insulting. But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense.
Whip back into the ring.
And Mark Henry is really fired up.
And she's returning fire.
She is going to look to press on the advantage. She's able to turn things around, and she might be back in it.
What's she looking for under the ring?
She knows what an important equalizer the kendo stick can be.
Wow. That should do it right there. Barely kicks out.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here. Up and spiked with a Michinoku driver.
Delivered again. Just end it now.
And she manages to get a fall.
Elbow on the spot. And into the turnbuckle he goes. Uh-oh.
Right into the ring post. What impact. And concern being shown across Henry's face at this point.
Henry's being taken into deep waters here.
Bonsai drop.
And Henry cannot find an answer for these attacks.
The world's strongest man has to weather a storm here.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold. Okay, a clutch locked in. He might tap. This might be a fall.
He's fighting with...
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
grips their opponent's legs and that's a free fall.
And Henry going hard on the offense again.
Just amazing resilience from Mark Henry.
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them.
There it is, tapping out.
Stomping down. A fire has been lit inside the world's strongest man.
Dangerous situation when Henry gets going like this.
This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
Stomp to the guts. Oh, an insult to injury.
Nasty kick.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger. Power slam. Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Lands the elbow.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Face first.
Trying to go for it again.
Splash! Henry might be down for good.
There's two. And she was able to pull through and score a fall.
Ooh!
Down opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Up high.
Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact.
And once again, Mark hit with a hard shot from the competition.
Mark can only consume this amount of pain for so long before succumbing to its effects.
Oof, that can knock you out. Smart, attacking the arm.
Jumping elbow drop.
Mark Henry is getting picked apart here.
Henry trying to withstand this surge.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
Oh, man, he grabbed the kendo stick. Everyone needs to watch out now. Boom. Oh, what a splash. That has to take all the breath out of you. Oh, no. Eyes on the target.
Mark Henry.
World's strongest slam.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth, or someone just threw their plan out the window.
And stays one step ahead.
She knows she's better. Now she's just letting her opponent know. Lifted high into an electric chair position.
To an electric chair facebuster, my goodness.
Two. She got it. Sheared the fall.
Scripts their opponent up. Uh-oh. Look out. It's an open driver.
There's no way you can take any more of those. This has got to be over.
Cover.
Two. And she picks up a late fall. Ooh. So much damage has been done to the body. I don't think this can carry on.
Yeah, I know this is about honor, but you have to think about your health, too.
And now you have to protect that leg from further harm. You can't finish a match on one good leg alone.
Whoa, Diamond plated steel coming at you.
And concern being shown across Henry's face at this point.
Mark can only consume this amount of pain for so long before succumbing to its effects.
Setting her up here.
Now Mark Henry. Big right hand. What do they have planned here? Oh, no, this isn't going to be good. This is going to be nasty. Look at the power.
Into the superplex.
A move from that height could rearrange your bones. Chest here from Mark Henry.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Counter. Saw it coming.
She's able to take a stand there. But does she have what it takes to turn the tides here?
Flash. This could do it. They've got it. The fall is curves. Placed against the turnbuckles. Head scattered and met with a back elbow.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam!
Able to save herself there.
Slam. Good night. And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
Mark Henry. You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it. That can make an opening for her.
Slam. Producing consecutive attacks. This is frightening strength here.
Nasty headbutt delivered. And what now? Oh.
Stepping out of their opponent. That's going to be a moment you want to forget very soon.
Oh, this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Hip toss. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
From the top.
No way home.
Mark Henry has his opponent up. Slam. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Mark Henry.
Strongest slam.
An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it. Pin drop.
I'm a witness to that.
position.
Trying to fight out of this submission.
There could be a new fall on the scoreboard. Amazing display of leg strength.
He scores the fall, showing great stamina now. And Mark still has plenty of hits left in him.
Just amazing resilience from Mark Henry, willing himself to the brink of victory.
Driven down face first. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
But this opponent still fighting back. Goodness, counters into a brutal clubbing blow. To an electric chair facebuster, my goodness.
Will it be?
Late in the match, and she scores a fall.
And into the corner he goes. The target's been acquired once more.
Body on body.
Does that finish Mark Henry for good?
She gets a fall here in the deep waters. God, the clock just hit the midway marker. Still a grueling half to go.
And looking at the scoreboard, the outcome feels more or less settled at this point.
And he turned it around.
Brick wall running into you.
And what's he looking for here?
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
The chair projected right to their face.
Power slam.
What a clubbing blow.
She managed to avoid that offense. Gets her opponent up. Uh-oh. Look out!
Spiked with a Michinoku driver. Busting out the heavy artillery once again.
Well into the match, and she gets the fall. Boom! Did you hear the impact?
Jumping elbow drop.
And once again, Mark hit with a hard shot from the competition.
Henry's been taken into deep waters here.
Specifically targeting the leg. And again, Henry gets caught by the opposition.
Mark Henry had moments in the driver's seat, but now he's hanging on by a thread here.
Had it scouted. Now can... Nice takedown. Stack them up. That fall goes to him late in this match.
Big elbow drop.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here. Mark Henry has his opponent up. Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
Oh, man, that'll bend your arm.
Big boot to the gut and a thunderous forearm to follow. Boom! Slam with authority.
And Henry is still bringing the fight.
And the fact that Mark Henry has this much left in the tank here is impressive. He grabbed the chair. Now would be a good time to run. Oh, look at this amazing power.
Press, this could do it. able to score a fall here. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Bang, what a blow. And Mark still has plenty of hits left in.
Just amazing resilience from Mark Henry, willing himself to the brink of victory.
Oh, this is really getting out of hand here.
Someone needs to step in.
Piercing the sternum.
Jumping elbow drop. And Henry cannot find an answer for these attacks.
Henry needs to find an opening fast. From the top. Splash. What now? Oh, yikes. A stomp to the guts.
And he avoids what was coming.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Here comes another one.
Splash!
Henry might be down for good.
2. And got it. The fall is hers.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver. Big splash.
All the way up. Backbreaker.
Check out this power in the corner. Driven down Snake Eyes.
Look at this, gripping their opponent by the head.
Driven down the face. Shoulders down.
And he gets the fall.
Hard landing.
Mark Henry.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
Just when you think it's the end, she stays alive.
What amazing resilience. Is this the start of a comeback?
I've lost count of how many times this match should have ended by now.
Uh-oh. Catching an elbow to the side of the face.
And once again, Mark hit with a hard shot from the competition.
Mark can only consume this amount of pain for so long before succumbing to its effects.
Cannonball!
Really just laying it in.
Oh no, eyes on the target.
Oh, that's how you...
There's a cover! Could be it. And she was able to pull through and score a fall.
Uh-oh. Face first to the turnbuckle. Oh, what a forearm.
Mark struggling to defend himself.
The world's strongest man has to weather a storm here.
Grabs their opponent by the ankles.
Oh, that was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here. Muscling up their opponent.
Driven down face first.
Is it enough? The cover! There's two. Are you kidding me?
Down to the wire. Who's going to give in first?
Placed into the corner here.
Are we about to see it again?
What a splash.
This has to be the one that ends this.
Two. She gets a fall here in the deep waters. Oof, putting their full weight on the arm.
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
Up and spiked with a Michinoku driver.
Does that finish Mark Henry for good?
2 count. She got it. Sheared the fall. Oh, did you hear that? Mark Henry is getting picked apart here.
Henry needs to find an opening fast.
And with every additional hit to the head, you wonder if he should stay in this fight.
That's up to him and the referee. But I agree, this is concerning.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here. Up high. Wow.
Cross, shoulders down. And she picks up a late fall.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Clothesline in the corner.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
That'll rearrange the spine. And once again, Mark hit with a hard shot from the competition.
Mark can only consume this amount of pain for so long before succumbing to its effects.
And Henry cannot find an answer for these attacks.
The world's strongest man has to weather a storm here.
Uh-oh. Look out. Oh, backbreaker.
Boom. He's able to dodge out of the way.
Reversal. He saw that coming.
The splash. Mark Henry turning out the intimidation factor. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to...
Mark Henry.
Strongest slam. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Down to Otis and a double axe handle smash.
Now Mark Henry has the firm upper hand.
Dangerous situation when Henry gets going like this.
Mid slam. And Mark still has plenty of hits left in him.
And the fact that Mark Henry has this much left in the tank here is impressive.
Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it.
A wave of hard-hitting offense from him.
He is absolutely determined right now.
Driven down face first.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Uh-oh, something big is coming. Scoops their opponent up. Uh-oh, look out! Michinoku driver. Hits it again, and no way this goes any longer.
2 count. And put it on the board. Shears the fall.
Big time power slam. This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone. Scoops up their opponent, big slam. Now on the run.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Mark Henry.
Strongest slam.
Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Mark Henry has his opponent out.
Mark Henry about to end this fight. 2 count. Add that to his score. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Land with a power slam. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Backbreaker. Not how she had this match planned.
Yeah, she is really looking out of sorts here.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. A fire has been lit inside of Henry.
This one is all Henry right now.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
And that could be a first step towards her gaining control.
The tides could be changing in her favor right here.
And once again, Mark hit with a hard shot from the competition.
Mark Henry had moments in the driver's seat, but now he's hanging on by a thread here.
Will it be?
I think so.
And he fights it off.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't either. Can this ref even count to 3?
He breaks the ref's count after 1.
Eats a punch to the face.
Turning the tables.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Scoops their opponent up. Uh-oh. Look out.
Spiked with a Michinoku driver.
Henry might be down for good.
There's 2. Late in the match, and she scores a fall. He connects with a counter.
Big splash. Massive damage to the whole body. Mark Henry has his opponent up. Strongest slam. The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Boom! And only a quarter of this match left to go.
I know the scoreboard looks ugly, but nothing is settled until the final bell rings.
Clothesline! Right in the back of the neck. Elbow drop with authority. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Powerbomb. A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
stops the attack.
Using the cranium. And she quickly turned that around. Snap bear. Gonna follow it up with a splash.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Scoops their opponent up. Uh-oh. Look out.
Spiked with a Michinoku driver. That has to be the one that ends this.
2. Well into the match, and she gets the fall.
Vicious stomp to the back and locking in a modified camel clutch submission.
Could we be looking at a fall here?
Might need to surrender just for self. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Power slam.
Throwing those stats with such disregard for their opponent.
Into steps. That'll make you reassess some things. Oh, look at this. So ruthless.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Stops that offense from... bear hug. Squeezing the breath out of them. Taps out. She manages to reverse it. Shoulder clothesline.
Diamond-plated steel coming at you.
This could be it. Banzai drop. Getting him right into the corner.
Got him on that turnbuckle.
Shove all the way to the outside.
This one is headed to the outside, not by choice. Hard to come back from that kind of impact.
Mark struggling to defend himself.
Henry needs to find an opening fast. Stalking here could be a prelude to something big. Look at this!
Suicide dive. Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible.
Ah, jeez. Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
And she's unleashed a barrage here.
Yeah, this is what she wants, to be dictating the terms here.
Mark Henry.
World's strongest slam.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
see here. Backbreaker. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Break someone's back and make them humble.
Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. Looking to score a fall, but get it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand. Lands an elbow. Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
Mark Henry.
World's strongest slam. That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
Boom, what impact.
Military press.
And Henry is still bringing the fight.
Just amazing resilience from Mark Henry, willing himself to the brink of victory.
A fire has been lit inside the world's strongest man.
Yeah, impressive offense from Henry.
Scoops their opponent up. Uh-oh. Look out. It's an up driver.
Terrible position for Henry.
Cover! 2! And she manages to get a fall. Snap bear. Gonna follow it up with a... Oh, scattered that one. Shoulders down. He scores himself a fall.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now. Oh, no. Massive dip. Will this be enough?
And that will be a fall for him. Mark Henry. Smash. Only a relatively short amount of time remains in what has been a war.
This match might be with the time left. It would be a miracle to overcome this lead. Golly, Miss Molly.
Now Mark Henry has the firm upper hand.
Dangerous situation when Henry gets going like this.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Here we go.
Oh, bad landing. That's not what she had planned. Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Face first.
A
Impressive offense from Henry. Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
Mark Henry has his opponent up. The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
What a kick out. She's not done yet.
Somehow, someway, escapes defeat. Still alive.
Though you gotta believe he'll be looking for the kill shot one more time.
Whoa! Cross body. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Hip drop
To the gut. Ooh, right to the arm.
Mark Henry is really fired up.
Oh, man. Backbreaker.
Oh my goodness,
Just punishing their opponent.
Watch out. Tossing those steel steps like they're nothing.
Muscling up their opponent.
driven down face first.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming. Scoops their opponent up. Uh-oh. Look out. It's a monkey driver.
It's over. You can't survive that again. She is enjoying this.
That's what you get when you
Shoulders down.
And he just pulled through to score a fall here. Stiff hit.
Hoisted up in a big scoop slam. Picking up steam here.
big splash.
And Henry going hard on the offense again.
And the fact that Mark Henry has this much left in the tank here is impressive. Mark Henry has his opponent up. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Ooh, merciless looking blow. We're down to the wire now.
Slam. And Henry is still bringing the fight.
Henry's done a great job to stay alive, but has to think about ending matters quickly.
Look at this, gripping their opponent by the head and face planting them into the canvas.
An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it.
Clothesline. Well, that'll leave a mark.
A fire has been lit inside of Henry.
Everything's in Mark's favor now.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Mark Henry showing no fear, no intimidation.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Ah, there's a headbutt.
Uh-oh, up.
Somehow, someway, they weathered the storm.
Here is your winner, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Once that attack happened earlier, I think we knew the way this match was heading. Here we see the seemingly inevitable outcome.
They really had the rug pulled out from under them. No way to prepare for that earlier onslaught.
Every match comes with its fair share of surprises. It just comes down to how well you can roll with those punches.